Hi everybody, Kat here again. Today I'm going to talk about information I wish I had for my first con I'd gone to. Um, so hopefully, I've heard that a lot of you that PopCon is your first con. Hopefully this will help you for PopCon 2014 and cons to come. Carrying a bag around a convention is kind of like carrying a purse every day, except it'll have a lot more into it. I try to go for the size of it, how much I can fit into it for what I'm going to carry around the con with me, and how much I can fit into it that I'm buying stuff. All the flyers and business cards I pick up, just everything I can fit in there. How comfortable it is when I carry it. I don't want something really digging into my shoulders, or something really weird and bulky under my armpit. That's just not very comfortable at all. And then how distinct it is. I've got one bag, it's got short straps, which isn't too bad, and it's very distinct, but usually for cons, I prefer my bag of holding, so it's not very distinct, especially say at like Gen Con Indy. I saw probably 10 to 20 bags within the first 10-15 minutes I was there, and that was on Thursday morning. Yeah, it's a very popular bag. For the comfort of carrying, it's been a long debate about whether or not you should have a wheeled bag during convention. I can understand for PopCon this year that it might be a good thing to have, but for larger cons, you may want to avoid it because a wheeled bag is very easy to trip over or get stepped on or anything like that, especially in locations that are very busy, like exhibitor halls, the food courts, high traffic areas. They're also a little harder to put on an escalator, I've found. Um, the information I'd really wish I'd had for my first con are things to keep with me at all times. I've not cosplayed as many cons as I've been to. I don't think. 2, 3. I've lost track actually how many times I've cosplayed at a con. Certain things like a makeup repair kit, it's good to have just your basic powders, your brushes, any lip repair, eye repair, etc. You don't have to go clear back to your hotel room to fix your makeup or get extra bobby pins for your wig. It's not fun to have them sliding around all over the place and making a mess of your hard work. Along with the beauty bag, certain things like chapstick, hand lotion's a great thing. They get very dry in convention centers. It's just a hazard of having so many people there in such large buildings. Tissues to wipe away any mistakes. Watery eyes, runny nose, etc., etc. They're good to have if you have seasonal allergies too, because May and June are pretty allergy heavy in Indiana. For along similar lines of a makeup repair kit, I like to have a sewing repair kit. I'm always worried that I'm going to split my pants or something's going to go wrong with a costume, so I want to be able to fix it then and there and not have to run back to the hotel room and miss out on fun stuff. It's a great thing to have on hand. You can usually find them at your local Joann's, Walmart, Target. I'm not sure where they are carried in those two stores, but in Joann's, it's down the notions aisle with like seam rippers and everything. Another repair kit good to have would be an eyeglasses repair kit, one that has the little screws in it for you for the arms, the little screwdriver, probably the nose pieces too, if I remember right. Things like that are surprisingly handy to have with you just in case. You don't want to have your glasses break on you during a con. Essential things I would say would be your cell phone, a camera, your wallet, and your ID. Those are like the biggest four I love to have in my bag. Um, your ID should probably be in your wallet. Just as a heads up, it's easier to carry it that way. And it's just easier to keep track of that way too. Um, I've collected a lot of charms when I went to Japan a few years ago, the little cell phone charms, and a lot of them are jingly, so my wallet is very distinct, and I know nobody can get away with it because it jingles more than Santa. Yeah, it jingles a lot. um, your ID is a great thing to have with you just in case if you want to go to like a bar and have a drink, or if there might be a little more adult themed booths. I'm not sure if PopCon's having any of those. At Gen Con, the cosplay deviants were there, and they had a very nice little curtained off area for some of their photo shoot stuff that they had. And they checked IDs. They didn't let you go unless if you were 18. So you may want to have your ID with you. Ladies, you may want to have your feminine hygiene product of choice. I always try to keep at least one with me because a body reacts differently to stress, and sometimes it can cause something to come a little early, and you don't want to be caught without one. It's also always packed in my luggage too. Or you may make a friend and she needs one. It's a great thing to have. I am personally prone to sinus headaches and migraines, so I try to keep a painkiller with me. I don't want to have to go around the con in like a fuzzy stupor because my head hurts. It's not fun to do. I've done that before because of allergies and because I forgot to bring stuff with me. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought for a second. I like to keep dice with me. Pretty much your traditional D&D type setup. Because you never know when you're going to have a pickup game of anything, and you may need dice to know your movements, to decide who goes first, or even to pick out teams. They're a great thing to have on hand. So is a notebook, pens, and pencils. I usually keep a sketchbook instead of a notebook because I like to doodle a lot, and it's great to be able to write down people's information. Just to have something keeps track of scores for pickup games again. Really anything and everything that you may think of. I also like to keep with me a snack and a drink. I do not use the filtered water bottles because I am very sensitive when I travel to the water changes. Even just a little bit north in Lafayette here. If I go to Indianapolis, the water really upsets my stomach, unfortunately. So I have to either buy bottled water or bottled tea, something bottled. And then for snacks, they're a great pick-me-up in case if you ate breakfast and aren't ready for lunch yet. I believe that is all. In my next video, I will hopefully be talking more about attending a con and useful information. And then I'm hoping to also put out why I am so excited for PopCon. Thank you for watching, and I really hope this information helps everybody. Bye!